Let's get right to it. At least 3 wildfires burning across Colorado tonight, forcing thousands out of their homes. The Kings Canyon fire burning on the western slope, another to the south near Norwood, but the biggest and most threatening, a fast-moving fire in Larimer County.
The Alexander Mountain fire has grown rapidly. It's burned almost 1,000 acres since it broke out this morning, and it is 0% contained. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon is live near Loveland where people who left their homes can get to safety. Colette?
Yeah, you can come here to the Red Cross overnight shelter. It's operating out of Foundations Church in Loveland, or you can go to the Estes Park Events Complex. That's, of course, up in Estes Park, also open tonight for the public. What's truly incredible, though, neither of those facilities need more supplies or donations at this moment because of the outpouring of support that's been shown here. Now, all that's left to do is watch and wait to see what happens overnight.
Sylvandale Ranch.
This is probably the closest structures where we're at right now.
Is just around 1.5 miles from the Alexander Mountain fire.
It's a big area and a rugged area, and it moves fast.
Where officials stationed for updates.
Those teams are going door to door to make sure that every person is safe in Larimer County, and all the large animals get out as well.
Building a box of evacuations around the fire.
And they said that there was a big fire brewing west of Loveland.
The goal today, getting everyone out safely.
So I came home to check on it, and being as close as it is, I set out sprinkler lines and kind of set buckets of water out to prepare just in case.
This is the 3rd time James Arnecki's cabin on Storm Mountain has been threatened by a fire.
Cameron Peak came within about 100 yards of us. You know, thank God we were missed by the grace of God.
He's in the mandatory evacuation area where more than 2,000 devices got alerts. The voluntary evacuation area alerted around 1,500 contacts.
Contacts are not individual homes and they're not individual people. Those are devices that have been registered to receive those alerts in those areas.
They want to narrow down those numbers to get a better idea of other resources they may need with several other fires burning across the country.
The hard part is there's a lot of priorities around the country, so we'll have to really sit down and figure out how many homes are threatened so that we could really dictate why we need all these resources on our fire and really make sure they're aware of what's at risk here.
The fight continues overnight.
Things come and go. People, they're what matter.
While Zarnecki hopes for the best.
And let's pray to God that we get some good luck and good workers and good weather.
Waiting.
Like everybody else, wait.
For good news.
Do what you can to prepare and wait.
We don't know the cause of the fire just yet. Of course, it's only the first day. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. Live in Loveland, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Colette, thank you. Well, that wildfire impacting people with livestock. We spoke to one family as they loaded up their animals to escape the wildfire threat.
With all these animals, you can't wait until it's mandatory. You want to head out way in advance because you saw it takes a while. They're panicking. We're a little hepped up, and so you want to have plenty of time, get everyone safely out of here.
People in the evacuation zone can bring their cattle and other large animals to the ranch at 5290 Arena Circle in Loveland.
Now to those other wildfires we mentioned. The one burning near Fruta in Colorado's western slope spans more than 200 acres and is 10% contained. This is in the Kings Canyon area. Fire officials say it was started by lightning over the weekend.
A new fire sparked today west of Telluride. It's burned 80 acres near Norwood. Evacuations were in place but have since been lifted. However, the sheriff's office says some people in the area will not have power overnight because of the fire. Crews are using aircraft to tackle the flames.
And today's hot temperatures fueling these fires. Denver tying its record high today at 99 degrees.
Yeah, people are really hoping that maybe some cooler temperatures tonight could calm things down. We have Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson with us tonight.
Temporarily, yes. Overnight temperatures will drop and that will help. But today, 99 in Denver, Fort Collins, 100 in Greeley, and it is still really warm out there. We're 80 at the top of the hour in the Denver area. Poor air quality, heat advisories for tomorrow, fire weather warnings off to the west. This is what it looked like this afternoon in time lapse from the fire, just from our view in Alt looking down toward the southwest. So what happens in terms of air quality? This is what we're seeing for the forecast tonight. Pretty good plume of smoke coming out from that fire. And all of the fires to the north of us, parts of California as well, are going to spread more heavy smoke into Colorado over the next couple of days. and the heat goes on. I'll be back with your 7-day forecast in about